Hello, welcome to the video. Thank you so much for joining me. I am the Cosmic Turtle, and I will be continuing the playthrough of The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. The Witcher 3's Blood and Wine expansion, that is. So we are currently in the process of making a potion of salt so we can bring this other vampire out of hiding.
Regis.
And I will just speak to Regis, and then we'll be able to get things into motion. This place, Teshem Mutna. Tell me more.
Mutna. What's it like?
Well, this is talking.
It is a place of torment, a torture chamber. Long
Kagome
ago,
is blank.
shortly
Of course
after
it
we
is.
arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear.
Oh, wow.
They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done.
Mosquitoes? That is a
Kagmar
bit
had
of
to be
an
caught and
insulting
punished.
comparison.
A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshem Mutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Well, that's good to know.
See
Let's
no
go.
reason to dawdle. Teshem Mutna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What is this one last thing, Regis?
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sangurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. 1 drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a
Oh.
recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt, but you must remain calm.
Hello, can you hear me? Yes, my voice is coming through. Fantastic.
Stand, the die is cast.
Right.
High time we set off for Teshem Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're
Yes,
starting to
awesome.
smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Don't be a baby, Geralt. Alright, I wonder what the odds are of completing this DLC in this very stream. What with The Last of Us Part 2 being out tomorrow and all. It is Thursday today, isn't it? Yeah, with it being out tomorrow. I would like to have one more DLC off my list. I've removed 2 Fallout DLCs, so if I can get The Witcher as well, that would be great.
We have arrived.
Actually, I need to
Sacrificial chamber of torture and
update my
torment lies
Twitch
underground.
profile soon, because I haven't changed the games I'm streaming for a while. Lead the way.
Lead.
So I'm kind of not up to date by quite a bit. I believe I've even started and finished those 2 Fallout DLCs without ever adding them onto my
Scurvers. Must be
my
getting close
current
to their feeding ground.
playthrough list, I
Correct.
guess.
I told you there'd be danger.
It's a lot of blood. Regis, you need to get in there quickly. There's a lot of blood there.
Beyond this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a
I feel
wealth
like
of
these two
experience,
shouldn't be
yet
just
I'm about
chit-chatting and
show
need to
him
get on with it.
something new. Now, to open it.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a high
Second.
vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Right, I missed a little bit of that, but it's all good. A little bit. I missed all of that dialogue he just spoke. But it's okay, because now I have a meteorite ore. What we got here? Do we have anything else around these parts?
Human husbandry and care. This for real?
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect that
Breeding them?
it's a thorough survey of the topic.
This
Did I hear that
place,
right?
There's evil.
Oh, that's not good. Rarity anyway. Let's have a look. Can we use any of it? So that is actually stronger. This is way stronger, but it's still too low of a level. Hey, up by 20, up by 14. Fantastic. Slightly better prepared for this. Animal 63. Hi, can you see anything? My screen is black. Oh, yeah. You should be able to see. I got a man holding a torch.
Great many beggars have breathed their last here.
Can you see that? I'll give it a moment for you. Maybe you'll catch up. How strange. Right, let's keep going. Get Regis in his nice, comfy cage. What's this? I will try to. Yeah, that'll probably be for the best. I'm not quite sure why you got a black screen. It's really strange.
Seems your kind of some peculiar little library.
Indeed. Though I...
Wait a minute. Did it just give me the full suit of armor for free? Ah, except for the gloves, because I missed the gloves in my first playthrough. For some reason as well, this time... Tesham. Kill an opponent restores vitality. Yeah, it is the same armor. For some reason this time it's like a black colour, not red. And it's got a different name. That's the exact same... Yeah, see, in my very first playthrough, I missed the gloves. I'm not quite sure why. I'm sure I just picked out the mask, didn't I? There were some bright shadows. There were some brighter shadows. So, well, at the moment you should see a man on the screen with loads of, like, little icons of clothes and swords and such. So I'm currently on my inventory. I'm not sure why you can't see it.
Personally did not lay a hand to it.
For some reason the game didn't give me the black mask. I still have the red one that I initially got. Or maybe you can only get the mask once. Hey, is that the gloves? It is. No, I see nothing. I will try the computer. That's really weird though. I'm not sure why you'd be doing that. Why it's not showing you. You know, this red mask with the black suit just looks stupid. But I have all 6 of the relics now. Yeah, see, they do count as the same inventory. The same suit, even though they do have slightly different names.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like
that's
livestock. Live bait.
Very mean.
I'd like to be able to turn
Cruel.
deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was
Alright then.
fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it, ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will
Scavenger
spread most
bait.
effectively then.
Alright then.
Place the
Get this
bait
bait
at the
in
tunnel
place.
entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and
What's this? Something I can loot?
necrophages.
Where am I putting this one? It's all jargon in the way. Oops. It wants me to put the bait by here, but I'm not getting the option to place the bait. Unless... There we go. Right, 2 more. I don't know why we need to put 4 bits of bait down. Put like
3
2 or
down,
3, you know.
1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Its stench is so thick, I'm wagering carries clear to Novigrad.
Alright. Tell Regis when you're ready to fight. Well, I better save the game.
Bait set. What now?
Go on then, Regis, my boy.
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you
course.
wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
Good point, you know.
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, also my head started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
I believe you. Right, what do we have to fight here then? Hopefully nothing too strong. I'm still
Maybe we need
disgusted
a
by
safe
the
word.
red mask
You know,
with the black
something
armor.
you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Ah, move! Move!
Regis has smelled the blood.
Yeah, I get a nice chunk of health back whenever I kill something now. Haha! Oh god. What the hell is that thing? Is that a vampire? God. There we go.
Good. Because I can hear more coming.
Fleeder. Some ghouls. These guys are easy stuff compared to the ones that blow up, like him. Oh god, we got another one.
Hold on, I'll let you out.
Oh, hey! You hit the bloodlust, that was fast. That was very fast, actually. Oh damn, he's gone crazy. Are you sure you want to let him down? Are you gonna go mad when you let him out and try and kill us? I don't know, Regis, calm down. Alright, we have an antidote of sorts.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you.
A few hours. Yeah. Easy stuff, no problem.
Get you
A
out
few
of here.
hours later.
The concoction.
Come on then, Regis, old boy. Let's get you back to your cave or crypt.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
What a beautiful black screen. With a spiral. Oh, here we go. That was fast. So we're back in the cemetery. We got our nice
Any better?
bowl of green gloop.
Far from ideal. And
I don't like
sometimes
this
pass
camera
before
angle.
I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
I finished your brew.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well.
But you have enough experience,
In that
Geralt.
case, let's begin.
This is the thing, you see. You need all the experience in this scenario. The mask is kind of blocking.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, failed to realize he was your friend, Count.
What a nice count. So this is just going to be a montage of people doing
It
something
was
to
then
annoy
I
him.
ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
Oh, very curious indeed. So is this Detlef's only friend or something?
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates.
Forgive me.
What?
Well, that was unnecessary, Detlef. Damn. So he cut his own hand off. Interesting. Well, he even grew an identical glove back. It's awfully convenient. Your only friend, and you killed him. Don't you look like a fool?
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Were you not, friend?
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Detlef had made friends with him. Still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Detlef I know. See anything else?
Vision began and ended with a boot black. So the moment when Detlef and Delacroix... Let's go for that one.
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A boot black stand. Detlef first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District.
He always returned to the scene
the
of the
boot black
crime.
acted as if he
Although
knew
he didn't
Detlef.
actually commit any crime there, I suppose.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair.
It's perfectly
up.
understandable,
Be back
Regis,
as soon
old
as I
boy.
learn anything.
Perfectly understandable. Right, let's go talk to this boot black. Is that what they call them, or is that just what the stand is called, I wonder?
Not now, Geralt.
Oh, sorry.
Not a step without your assistance.
I'm not allowed to leave. Oh, it's probably underneath. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Getting caught on tiny little elevations in the terrain. Very annoying. Let's have a look. Ah, there we go, I can see it on the map. Fast travel point by here. Try and save a little bit of time. I need to sell some stuff when we make it into the city. Just notice my weight is only 5 under the maximum capacity. Many people... Oh, alright. Never mind. Now we'll never know what many people don't like.
Ah, Lepiota's lips. My lips are wilting.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and avoid the black boot for a moment. Let's see where the closest shop is rather than have me run around like a fool. Alright, they're down here. Oh, alright, let's talk to the Black Boot then, and then I'll hopefully have the opportunity to clear up my inventory a little bit.
Good blacks don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
Wrong button. Let us meditate on this. There we go. So yeah, if you meditate during the
So how
time when
would
the
you
character
explain it?
appears,
Whether it pours for a week or
thankfully
the
they
sun
stop
bakes
you
our pipes,
mid-meditation.
we're always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him
Whip
alone.
your bum.
Just who the spit are you?
Plus, if he does that to you every morning, it's your fault for being so stupid, for not realising it.
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna
Alright,
happen.
lads.
Won't it? Well,
Prepare for a
that's
beating
your
of a
fault,
lifetime.
which is all the same to me.
Bad move will break your legs. Vagrant, teeth,
Break my legs? Hey! Look at him just like kind of dancing in the corner there. Little scamp.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm
They did.
investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
I won't get him in trouble, that'll be nice.
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out, though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
Well, I suppose if I was aggressive about it, they would have got in even more trouble. So,
You're very good
still
with
the
your
lesser of
fists,
two
sir.
evils, I guess.
Wouldn't be looking for
You're darn
war,
right I am,
would you?
boy.
We'd make a fine duo.
A duo? What do you mean?
Yeah. How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow. So, what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it.
Need to ask you about Detlaf.
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh,
Little
wait!
scamp.
Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stamp. A seat, sir, please. So then,
Does my boots look
who
like they're
was
going to
it
be
you
a
wanted
ball
to
ache to
ask
clean?
about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing.
Why are you looking at me when you
Modest
should be looking
sound
at my
might
shoe
make
and
it
making
sing
sure you're
out
doing a good
loud
job?
and clear.
How
This
much?
punk.
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes,
A
new
new
brushes.
box? No, you're just getting
And
crazy.
if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Tell you what, That'd be
Alright.
nice. I'll give it
Let's
to
see
him.
if we can't figure something out.
Well, how much money have I got?
Ah,
I'll just give him the
see?
500.
I knew we'd clinch it.
Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now
Could have
to the
used
matter
my
at
old
hand.
Witcher
I
powers to
know
trick
the
his
fella, you
mind,
see,
but
though I don't know
he's
his
trying,
name.
bless him.
A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No? But you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It
Well, you keep
seems
looking at
you're
me.
having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's
Ah.
true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Scrape the dirt off your kickers. Now there's one way of putting it, isn't it? Right, before we go to the docks, I'll follow Reed just momentarily. Out of the way, loser. Like I said, I need to sell some nonsense. And especially since I just gave away 5 gold, I could use a few more pieces myself.
What's going on there?
Shut up, you. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Right, I want to go here. Place custom marker. So I gotta go this way. I don't even want to know where I would have ended up if I didn't decide to look on the map. There's no fast travel point there, so it should be easy to get back down here and save a bit of time. Right, the Twitch bar is officially blocking where I need to go. But I can still see the little counter. Oh, there we go. It's on the right. It's up here somewhere. Yeah, I can still see the little number decreasing, telling me that I'm getting closer. I just don't know where and which, which direction I need to go if it's ahead of me.
Another murder by the horrid beast. Milton the Peyran falls victim to his own cowardice.
Oh, we go. Oh, I see it. I ran past it. It's over here. Right. Armorer. Oh. Let's scare him. There we go. Let's hand fibre for myself. Oh god, camera. Look at this place. You better let me buy and sell stuff. Good man.
Show me what you have.
Show me your wares. Oh yeah, I got 144k. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, I have no idea how much money this guy has though. The merchant. Oh my god, he hasn't even got 500 left. Okay. Or 70. Oh, I see his number now. Idiot. The professor's spectacles. Got 2 of those. There we go. Sell some of this crap. There we have it. Do you have anything stronger than my weapon? By more than 5? Nope. What about the crossbow? Also no. Alright then. I'll tell you what, I'll buy the alright, I'm not gonna, I'll buy a couple. I just buy all the rare ones. Cost me a lot of money, but it's not like I don't have a lot of money already. There we go, I can sell some stuff back as well. Make some of my money back. I will club them and eat their bones. There's Mr. Burns for you there. I'm gonna keep my my red ones for now. This man, I bet he thought he was getting a proper payday today. And then slowly but surely that money comes back to me. I don't think I'll be able to get it all, mind you, but I'll be able to get a decent chunk of it. 300 for me. Oh, look at that. 1,400. Winterblade. Can I sell... What are these? Sir Geralt of Rivia's saddle. No, I'll keep that. Keep those. I can sell this ring. Anything else here I can sell you? It's a lot of paper. That is an awful lot of paper. I'm not going to sell crafting stuff to him just to get my money back. When I can have one of these, I really don't need 2 pair of the exact same glasses. What else is new? Where have I got the little star? There we go. Yeah, that'll do. What's my weight down to? 117. Perfect.
Farewell.
No, see you later.
That came through the mic. That was my phone. Fell off my lap. Alright. Don't worry, friend. I will be back when I have more to sell. Oh, I just realised that kid didn't tell me where Dettlaff was for 500 gold coins, or crowns as they're called in this universe. But he was willing to tell just for a vial of making his life easier, yet I paid to make his business better. Damn that kid. Oh god. Turned away for 1 second, ended up running halfway up a hill. Regis! Don't leave without me! I'm a-coming. So I think when I finish The Last of Us Part 2, because that's probably what I'm going to be mainly streaming, and that will get me back into my proper rhythm for a few days at least. I think I'm going to start doing
Red Door, one that Bootblack mentioned.
what's it called? Red Dead Redemption 2 again. I fancy playing it. I nearly downloaded it off the Xbox Game Pass the other day, and I would have if not for the fact I'm streaming it, and I felt like if I streamed it and played it on the Xbox at the same time, I'd kind of lose interest in probably both of my playthroughs, so I decided not to do it.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might
Break
just as
the
well stand
wall
out in the
down.
street, pound on a drum and holler, "Dettlaff, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Cheat.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Yeah, it probably would be terribly dull. But look, all the crows. Are they helping Dettlaff, I wonder?
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
It's a bit creepy, isn't it?
Let's look around.
Because, you know, rocking horses don't just infinitely rock like that. Generally, someone needs to push on the horse to make it move.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime. Somebody fixed this recently.
So Dettlaff is just a vampire Santa Claus.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Attic. Let's go.
Ah! Come on! There we go.
So this is his nest. Need to look around.
Suspicious letter.
Dettlaff van der
I wasn't
Herten.
finished.
You do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Who's Renawed?
It's
I
what
forgot
Tom
about
knows.
this. I'm really enjoying playing through this story again. I've really forgotten most of what happens here.
With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
What do you think happened to her? Why did he believe she'd gone missing?
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping. In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off perhaps by a bout of Dettlaff's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Dettlaff is so much
Hey, he
more
has a good
emotional
point,
than
doesn't
most
he?
humans. Not
Once
only
again.
was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Looks like somebody actually kidnapped her this time.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around
You just
some more.
repeated what?
Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, Monsieur?
Nice tune.
Indeed. Not certain why, but it reminds me of home. A true home from before the conjunction of
Where'd you call
spheres.
home?
Nice little trinket.
What we got here? There we go, we got another letter.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink.
What's the fifth name?
See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
This is wine country after all. Let's sum up what we know.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Dettlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Dettlaff's innocence, clearly.
Alright.
Actually, it is. Dettlaff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action.
We'll
for
agree
us.
with him. We like
must
Regis.
find
He's a good
Renwick,
man.
Render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Dettlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Dettlaff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
Yeah,
will.
it's a safe bet.
I'll wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Dettlaff and I both.
Alright, good man. Right then, let's get out of here. Go see the Duchess. Loot. Do 80. We can use that sword now. That very strong sword. Oh yeah.
Stole my brother's sling. Will you go rat?
Out of the way, losers. I come with a very powerful sword. I believe there was a fast travel point close to where we are now, so...
You can't pull one over on me.
Can't pull one over on you.
There was a...
Oh, that was weird. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Peru back together again. Whatever his name was. Duchess, I come bearing news.
Master Witcher.
Oh, Master
I was
Witcher?
not mistaken.
Could get
You
used to that.
arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case just got more complicated.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast, I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing?
Hey!
We are very disappointed.
Situation's not
I didn't
quite
come
that
back here with
simple.
nothing.
Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer?
Too much for
But
you,
everyone knows how to aid a
handlebars.
vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless
Sound like a
against
fool.
vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead, let them go to their deaths.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40,
please.
50, 100. Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog?
I don't need
Hit
to.
a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong.
No.
Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention.
What is with this
then
guy?
do
He's
you
proper
intend to do?
ass hat. This is no common monster.
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
Of course not,
They'd probably
you
be
fool.
pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Right, he's starting to come around to reason now.
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by
I like how
emotions,
Geralt keeps
not
referring
instinct.
to it as higher
Not only are
vampire.
they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Who thought an innocent woman's been abducted?
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
Free her, obviously.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmail?
Well, that was easy.
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
Hop, hop.
In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace.
How do you know that just from looking at it?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Was it Benoit?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saint Retour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint Real, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Revello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint Real was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Yes, let's.
Wait. Your Grace wants
Seems
to
like
go
the best
with
thing to
me?
do, doesn't it?
Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me
What's
to
wrong,
see
coward?
you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Of course.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Well, hop too. Don't take too long. I like how she's got the captain of the guard, or I assume the captain of the guard, a witcher. And she's like, oh yes, I will wear something so people don't recognize me. Yet you've got two very high profile people just on either side of you. It's not going to make much of a difference at all, you know?
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
It's a bit of a ball ache, isn't it? It's interesting, not how you'd word it.
You've the look of a knight. Over there.
You've the look of a knight! Yeah, an interesting way of going about vampires. Because obviously in mainstream media and, you know, like stories, I guess, it is as the guy said, you just have garlic.
We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to
God
this.
damn it.
Back, you beast!
You know, they do like the stakes and what have you. Why did I get off the horse? I'm holding B.
Help! Save us!
I will save you.
Lost your nerve.
Coward. Yeah, victory is mine.
Done. Time to move on.
Raw meat.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate to happen.
Yes,
saved our
yes, you would.
lives. You saved our lives.
I will accept payment now. Fine. no payment. Kind of inside each other's horses. It's rather odd. Where's my horse?
Do you know any
Roach?
Heard of our wines?
They summoned a witcher.
Where the hell's Roach go? Ah, there you are, Roach.
Used to tell the rich how to spend their coin.
Can you get on the damn horse? Jeez.
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in Ortusa. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to
Why
know
do you
your
keep
thoughts,
running?
Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive.
There
not
we
far
go.
now.
He's not trying to sprint anymore or gallop. Just wanted it to, you know, follow their speed. Out of the way!
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Here for an inspection.
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has
Geralt.
come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Yeah, that's right, boy.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
Good man.
I am at your service.
Who's got access to the wine?
Sonreal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine
Very good,
lies
very
in
good.
the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Right, right. How's the wine transported?
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards
So
who
far he's
have
digging his
served
own
here
grave?
for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace, how am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under
An
his nose
idiot.
and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me,
Oh,
where is the
she's
Sonreal
kicking
store?
ass and taking names.
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
Good man. Yes, right. I'm going as well, punk.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Alright then, let's get down here. See what's happening, shall we? Hopefully there's not another naked evil vampire down here. What we got here? Barrel tap, very good. I see. Wooden hammer, yes. All important stuff we're gonna need. I do, to a small degree, remember a little bit of what happens here.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Ah, right here.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage.
Benoit.
Let's find it.
Alright then, let's have a look. Is this what we were looking for?
Ervelus. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Why, thank you.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
What about this one?
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Is this what we're after?
Got Pomino over here.
No, none of these are the correct ones. Oh, look, there's a second floor. Is there more wines up here? There are, but whether or not they have the actual, you know. What we look? There we go. Sangriel.
Saint-Réal. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Oh, okay. Must be more Sangriel over here. Over here? Oh, it must be this one back here then. So when you have one, it could be. There we go.
Saint-Réal. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Oh. Keep looking. I'm caught on something. Alright then. Shit. Are there more wines over this side? No, but there are some wines I can loot. Okay, let's go back over to the other side. So it's not a trick, they weren't hiding it over the opposite side. I've already checked that sign. Which one have I missed? There's apparently a miss. Ah, there we go. I missed this one by here. Sangriel. Here we go.
Here, 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Alright.
Full.
What are you, friend? Are you full?
This one's full too. This one's full too.
With this one. This is the one, isn't it?
Full.
Nope. Alright, alright. What are you?
This one's full too.
Oh, so it has to be this one.
Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sonrial? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one
I already
by
have a
one
tap and a hammer.
Ready. We can start.
Right, I choose you.
Ready.
Step aside.
So?
Slightly smoky, strongly tannic, definitely Sonrial.
What about this one? So I guess I just need to tap all of them and she will eventually get to it. Ah, there we go.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Yes, let's see what nonsense he's gonna come up with. Eh? Oh!
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sonrial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
You
Is
fool!
what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own?
You're a fool!
I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the Pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonrial. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
Alright, that's not very helpful. How'd you deliver the wine?
How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? At the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it, have it ready to deliver.
Really thought nobody'd find out?
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool. Very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Must. Strong word,
That's
boy.
enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sentry and Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
I'm ready now, boy.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
A few hours later, the ruins of Fort Astra.
Relax. Now we wait.
Oh, they don't look dodgy at all. Not even slightly.
Ah, our favorite vintner.
It's not him.
Fools! What now, huh? I don't know where my guy is going, but he's not going where I want him to. Yeah, go into the bandito. There we are, we killed the boss. I think. Go and have it. Got one geezer by here, oh no, two by here. Come on, stay still.
Understood.
There we are. There's one over by here, I think. Yep, there we go. Easy stuff. Quickly! Steal what we can!
Is
Well,
it just
not
me, or
really
did we agree
steal.
you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
at your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
You was.
Well, had no
That'd be
reason
nice.
to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True, you are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see
I'll give
the
you that,
effort
he's
put
not.
forth, and I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Might have known she'd
Not
come.
at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
Which one? Oh, it's just a. Oh, it's the one with the one who got shot with the arrow.
Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Oh.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needed. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Yeah, that's right. Now she got your attention.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he is all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait.
Yeah, that's right,
Great
punk.
for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Who hired you?
He'll kill me!
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
No, I'm not sure if I believe you.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace.
You'd imagine
I'll
so,
report
yeah.
to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
Good
We shan't
man.
return to the palace. Our mission has not yet
Hello.
ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go.
Let's go to town.
Let's go to town. Geralt, you dirty dog. Right, so we gotta find this Centurion. Although I'm pretty sure it's not Centurion. Cintrian.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's
Unless he's
something
been
I'd like
killed.
to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect
He's a
of my
witcher.
mutations. We witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a
Maybe your
fortunate
guardsmen aren't
coincidence.
as good as you think they are.
And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Could actually be a middleman. He slipped up. We'll see. Well,
Still
I
don't
doubt
know
he's the
if
middleman, but
Cintrian's
let's go
behind
for
the
it.
Kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an
Yeah,
accomplice.
either way,
Need
he
to
will
find
get
the
us closer.
Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing
It
to
still
know
bugs
who
me
ordered
that I got the
killings.
red mask,
Other thing
even though I picked it
entirely
up out
just
of
as
the
important is
box.
why
I don't know why I didn't get the black
Someone's
one.
coming.
Hello there.
Then why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits
great.
attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life.
And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
I can live with that.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved
This is
to
who
be
he
a
is, my
beggar,
man. He's a
stand-in.
badass.
We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease. A man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer. I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, very.
The same.
Ah.
We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
Aha!
Gotta nab the Cintrian.
It's all coming
Seems
together
we have
now.
to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
Yeah, probably.
Always
He's not
assembles at
the most
same
graceful
place.
of people.
A residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must
Very
don appropriate
distinguished.
attire. Then meet me in Oatville in Mountebank Alley.
I just got this armor, and then you make me take it off. Wine is sacred. What's this? Oh, I may as well loot
I
these.
should double
Treat
the
myself.
patrols, just in case.
Triple them. Quintuple. Right. Oh, and then we got someone else. Thank you.
Audacious rat. The
See, if there was two, I would have had a Jar Jar. I want to save over that one. So yeah, we're going to end it here for today. We are starting to close in on the ending, I believe. Maybe 2 streams. I'm not sure how much of the story's left. Like I said, I'm very quickly realizing I don't remember the DLC story, at least this one, as well as I did the base game and the Hearts of Stone. Not quite sure why. Might be because I finished this DLC originally either on Christmas or New Year's Day, so it might have just been the festive time. I weren't able to soak it in very much, and I was playing it over my mum's house where I got like my younger siblings, so it's a lot more hectic and loud, so I can't concentrate. Could have something to do with that. And my older brother visited as well, so who knows? That's probably why. Just around family and was enjoying the company of my family rather than the game. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this. If you've enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and also checking out my Twitch, the Cosmic Turtles. I stream on there between 5 and 8 o'clock during the weekday and also the weekends. My schedule currently is a bit sporadic. I'm trying to stream at least 3-4 times a week. I'm generally hitting that, but not always. But once this lockdown is finally over and life can go back to normal, my schedule should start going back to streaming every weekday and having the weekends off. But we'll have to wait and see. Thank you so much for watching this. Take care, stay safe, be kind, and have a great day. Bye now.